Mike's 57. 57's Mike. Tackles, tackles.
Rivers now to throw on first down. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. The intended receiver there, Allen. Well, that's tough. You come in here, you dial up that pass play on the first play from scrimmage and get it picked.
And you know coaches always talk about we prepare for every eventuality. You don't even mention this as a possibility when you dial up that play, right? Instead, they throw a pick, and now they're behind the 8 ball on the road to get things going.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Let's go.
Mike 52, Mike 52.
After the interception, here's Jackson escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Opening minute and already a trip to the red zone. They've got a first and 10 at the 17. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Second down 6.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal. They'll look to run with Ingram. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They'll try and run. Ingram. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Chargers in good field position to start out. First and 10 at the 40. Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. On second and 11 now. Rivers. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
180.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Running on first down, Eckler. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, 34 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And there you go, nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he almost flirted with disaster there, but it does get into the end zone before going out, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
From the 27, Jackson being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Partner, it's often the man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
These two teams all tied after one. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson, eluding the pressure right. He unclerks it for Snead. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Casey Hayward, the Pro Bowler, there to knock it away. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Jackson from the shotgun. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They're running. Ingram. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Mark Ingram unable to get past the marker. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down now, it's Gordon. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. A big play there by Gordon, 49 yards. So down inside the 5-yard line. I have to say, really just a poor job defensively there.
You're exactly right. As a former defensive back, that was not played well at all. But give credit.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived, as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
It's a pickup of 11 at a Baltimore first down. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Mike, 58 right there.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Jackson escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. He can run for it, and he will. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Jackson throwing on target to Brown. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, and his throw's going to be incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Throwing is Jackson. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. They'll throw on first down to Jackson. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick, and he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot, and if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there, and sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw, Rivers sets up the screen to Gordon. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Throwing again on second down. Rivers. And this is complete. It's Allen. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Block the team! Watch the screen! Watch the screen! Watch the screen!
They'll try and punch it in. Gordon. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up any. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
What was that? Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Good work, boy. Let's go. Let's go.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he's got room. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Jackson on first down. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
You got it.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw again on second down. Jackson, he's going to air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 12 yards the pickup there, good for a Raven first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Tackle made by Adrian Phillips.
Adrian Phillips on the stop.
Again, they'll run with Ingram. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. The 20. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. Now a 1st down carry, it's Hill. He will push his way down to about the 14. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Forced out to his left. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Seth Roberts there to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down. There goes Melvin Gordon. 20. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, 77 yards. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. No real hesitation from Anthony Lynn. They're going to go for 2. They're going to give it to Gordon. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson, this one complete to Ingram. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the fourth. Throwing again on second down. Jackson, flush to his right. Now he'll let it go. And this is caught inside the 5. It's a big play there for Baltimore. And even 40 yards. They'll run here with Ingram. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Mark Ingram, his second touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are back within a single score. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football. I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
To throw is Rivers. And Allen's got it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. Marcus Peters up to make the tackle. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Rivers, complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there.
Rivers here to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
Watch left, watch left, watch left.
Rivers. Hard throw, incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Rivers is going to stay out there. They're going to try for this thing on 4th down. Rivers to throw for it on 4th. Past the 20. Completes it to Benjamin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. Rivers with a 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. Able to slither by. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now Charger kicker Mike Badgley on 4th down, coming out to try the field goal. This to make it a 2-score game. Oh, this one pushed to the right. Badgley missed it. No good. And this score will stay right where it is. All right, so then instead of a 2-score lead in the waning moments, that miss means they're going to need to sweat this one out after all, partner.
Nothing comes easy in this league. That could turn out to be a miss of disastrous proportions. So now they need to call on their defense one last time to bail them out.
And now he's going to use his legs. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. One last shot for Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.